everyone, it's Justice 254 here, and holy crap. You're probably, um, you probably wonder why I'm crying, because I just watched Emma Myers' sort of newer show, well, series or whatever that just came out last year, and I'm probably gonna get in trouble for saying this, but it's called A Good, a Good Girl, I can't speak, A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I hope I don't get in trouble for saying that from my parents. I hope they don't yell at me for this. But holy crap. I, oh man. And you probably wonder why is Gazzle, my X Plus Gazzle 3000 right here? I'll explain that in a minute, so. Oh my god. This series was. Oh. It's like. What? So, what I can say about it, I. Literally, I just got done watching it, and I'm sort of. Yes, I did cry during it, okay? And I think, how can I put this into words? Because it was another good series compared to Wednesday, this is sort of kind of like Wednesday a little bit, but this time it has Emma Myers who plays Pepe. I'm gonna butcher this name, but Pepe Fitz. I can't say sorry, I'm bad with names, but I'm just gonna say Pepe. I can't. I don't know how to pronounce the last name, so my bad. But yeah, holy crap, it was so good. I usually don't say this, but during whenever I review a movie or a series or whatever, and it was really good. Just this is I think this is my I don't know why I'm stuttering or shaking so much because it was so good. As I said, I cried during it. Literally, I cried. Okay, just like I did with Wednesday season 2, and for the so basically what I did, I watched 2 episodes a day, which I think was about 3 days or so that I watched this series, and you're probably wondering why Godzilla 2000 is right here. Well, excuse me, sorry. Pretty much, there were some definitely scary scenes in this. Some scenes that kind of reminded me of I don't know why. There were scenes that sometimes the music will go for so long. Like how do I pronounce how do I say it? It's kind of like how that one part in Transformers Prime episode, I think it was season 2, where Optimus Prime was about to kill Megatron, and after Megatron defeated the Insecticon, and while Optimus was waiting for Jedwayne's word, it kept when there was it was kind of suspenseful, is what I'm trying to say. But I think this it's also I think I am stuttering on my words. I am sorry for that, but oh, it was so good. Good grief, it was so good. I should have watched it this last year. It came out last year, and I don't know why I'm shaken. So forgive me. I am fine. But yes, I think the story was great. It definitely took place from. I had to do some research on this actually because I did not watch it when it came out last year. So forgive me. But before I continue, but during my watch of this series, when there was, as what I mentioned just now, there was some scenes that were kind of suspenseful and like one like waiting for what's gonna happen. Hold I had to hold this guy because I was a little terrified, okay, and I was a little terrified, so I had to basically hold him like this. Don't question me, okay? Just don't question me, all right? Shut up. But oh man, it this series. I'm probably repeating myself. Just don't question me. As I said, I don't do these scripted. But yeah, I think so. Pepe, who is played by Emma Myers. Oh my Godzilla! Don't question me, okay? Emma did so good. Don't question me, okay? Shut up. But yeah, but anyways, I think what I'm trying to find words to say how good this was, but I had no words that during my entire watch of this series. It's definitely it's kind of mix. It kind of is a mix of a filler, kind of like a horror film a little bit, because there are also, as I said, there are also scary parts in it. And it's suspenseful in some parts. It's a mixture of Wednesday. It's kind of a mixture of Wednesday, but this time it's Emma Myers doing it, playing as Pepe. She did great. throughout throughout the entire time, and I literally was scared during it. Don't question me, okay? I was scared. I cried when she cried. Don't question me, okay? Just don't. But I know that sounds stupid and silly, but it might be normal for people to do that. Considering I cried when I kind of shedded some tears when Optimus Prime sacrificed himself at the end of Transformers Prime. So I guess that kind of makes sense. But yeah, I was kind. But for this series, but for this, I was terrified for terrified for Pepe because what she was doing to solve a murder case. Again, kind of like how Wednesday did. She tried to solve some like a monster case. Excuse me, sorry. It kind of reminded me of that, but this time, as I already said, it had Emma Myers doing it, playing as Pepe, and I think everyone did great. Everyone played their parts well. I know I'm late to this, but it was just so good. It was just like how good Wednesday was when I watched it. When I watched Wednesday for the first time, and it was great. And I don't know if this is like a thing for me, but I I think I think scrap pretty much pretty much through like how I said I cried in the series. I can't remember how I cried when I watched Wednesday season 2 when I cried for Enid and and Family Switch I cried as well when it seems like a thing for me. Whenever one of Emma's characters, whether it's Enid, I forgot I think it was Cece Walker in Family Switch when she cried, and in this series when Pepe cried, I did too. I don't know. That sounds stupid. I know that sounds crazy. So whatever. But holy crap! So I know I'm probably going over myself and saying how good it was and whatnot, how good everything was. I think there were no problems with it when I watched it. I mean, I haven't seen any others reviews. Because I didn't watch it, obviously. So yeah. So, but anyways, what can I really say is whenever I think in this show that takes that a murder case happened in 2019. Every time I heard 2019, it kind of reminded me of how Godzilla King of Monsters came out in 2019. I don't know why. Silly me. Just don't question me. All right. But 5 years later, Pepe, again, who's played by Emma Myers. I love her. Shut up. And so she tries to solve this murder case of a missing person that went missing. I forgot the name of it already. The name of it already. So even though I just watched it for 3 days already. So, anyways, but yeah, eventually everything gets. I think I think everything gets solved. I think maybe I could be wrong, even though I just finished it. It was good. Mm. But anyways, I'm stubborn over my words. Again, I don't do these script about but what I can say. If you guys like thriller, suspense, horror, and there's some little bit funny moments in it, and I was gonna say, go watch it if you can. I did my research before I watched it, and I definitely saw the age rating, and I think it says for 15 and up. Hopefully, I don't get in trouble for this. But yeah, but anyways, that is my. This has got to be a very lame review. I know. I wanted to review it to give my thoughts, and my thoughts were it was great. Go watch it if you liked Wednesday, and definitely as someone who is a fan of MMIers since 2022, go watch it. It is great. If you can watch it, that is. Hopefully, I don't get in trouble for this. But anyways, that is like my excited slash lame slash somewhat summarized review. And again, don't ask why. Again, I already said why Godzilla 2000s back here. Just don't question me. I know it's not a Godzilla video, but as I said, I had a, as I said, I had to hold this guy like this during the suspenseful parts and whatnot. But yeah, I can't wait. I'm curious to see what season 2 has next. But yeah, so that is my review. I wouldn't call it a review, but it is. Just again, just go watch it. You guys, well, if you guys liked like any of the topics I just said, like suspense, thriller, a mixture of horror and comedy and whatnot, just go watch it. It's great. And if you guys don't like scary stuff, then don't watch it. It's a little scary, a little bit scary, but it's not too bad. Not too bad scariness. But yeah, so that's it for me. I love this series. I loved it as I just said, and I can't. I think everyone just did great, and cat story. I think pretty much everything was great. Okay, just go watch it. It was amazing. So that is it for me. I'm gonna stop in this video here before I keep repeating myself. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.